Over the weekend, we talked about a trade that was setting up in Intel. We built out the trade using Fibonacci levels. We had the two levels of 62.47 and 60.59. With yesterday's activity, we gapped down below this fib level, and so the second fib level is the one that we started to look at. We were looking for overlaps between 60.59 and our volatility box areas for support, looking for the squeeze to ultimately fire long. Now, the squeeze today did fire short, along with many other squeezes in today's increased volatility. But if we boil down to our 3-minute chart so we can see the intraday activity, we'll load in our stock volatility box and we'll cover today's activity in which we did trigger into a volatility box zone. So in the morning, the Nasdaq was signaling to us that it was having greater than usual volatility. We saw that with the markets puking down lower, in which we saw that we blew straight through our aggressive volatility box, right? We tried to stop here around the 60.50 area, right where that Fibonacci level was. We tried to make this move up, failed, and ultimately ended up crashing down lower. Right now, we had just our conservative volatility box in play. And at this point, our conservative volatility box offers us some really nice edge areas in a stock that's typically not this volatile. If we come to the trade tab in Intel and you scroll down to today's option statistics, something that stands out is the current IV percentile, right? 100%. And that tells you that Intel is much more volatile than we're typically used to seeing. That gives us reason to believe that we should expect at least a small bounce off of our conservative volatility box. So as we enter our edge zone, that first level of edge zone, we get not only our multiple edge signals, but we also bounce into the volatility box clouds, hit that first target, and move our stop to break even. Now, the remaining shares that we had looking to try and play that ultimate move up higher did get stopped out here at break even, but we'll continue to look at new entries. Now, given the way that the squeeze fired negative, what we would expect here, especially with price ending in our bottom edge zones, is for Intel to continue down lower tomorrow, breaking down past the 59 area and continuing to plummet. If that happens, then you could start to look at more bearish opportunities on the trend move down, using the volatility box as potential targets, ideally the aggressive one to start off, and then once again look at trying to buy the bottoms to see if that might be a nice reversal move in a stock that typically doesn't experience this much volatility. So our trade over the weekend in Intel did trigger. We did hit that conservative target, the first target. We didn't see the squeeze fire the way we expected. Instead, the squeeze fired negative. But despite that, we were still able to take some profits out of the trade. Hope this video helps, and good luck trading the rest of this week. We'll see you in the next update.